Fox News has been busted trying to pass off GOP operatives as instead concerned parents on their network over the last few weeks. Here's what's been happening. Fox News, of course, has been on a tear about how horrible critical race theory is for children here in the United States. They have mentioned the phrase critical race theory 1,300 times on their network since the beginning of March. They're obsessed with it. And in order to help sell their talking point that people don't want this, they have been bringing on people, and the little chyron on the bottom of the screen says concerned parent. Okay, oh, we've got, Jane from Austin, Texas out here. Jane's a concerned parent. Jane, tell us your problems with critical race theory. Oh, we've got Larry from Pennsylvania who doesn't want critical race theory taught to his kid, and he's a concerned parent. It says on the bottom, concerned parent. It turns out that of the dozens of people that Fox News has brought on this way, they were all, in fact, GOP operatives, according to the reports. I think maybe it was about a dozen, maybe. Either way, yeah. Media Matters points out that Fox News repeatedly failed to mention that their guests, who included right-wing media personalities, GOP strategists, and conservative think tank staffers, were far from apolitical, despite billing them as your average outraged parent. So these are people who are well involved in the world of conservative politics. And Fox News understood that, but instead of being honest, all you had to do was be like, hey, here, we got this other pundit that's going to come on and tell you why we hate this. Hey, here's a GOP operative to tell you why it's bad. Your audience doesn't care who the people are. They really don't. You could bring somebody on and the chyron could say eats garbage for a living, and your audience would still take everything that person had to say if it fit within their own beliefs as the gospel truth, okay? You don't have to lie about who your guests are. We know they're bottom feeders. We know they're horrible human beings, so it doesn't matter what you put on the chyron. Go ahead and put their real jobs and at least be honest about that. But that's how pathetic this network is. And that's, by the way, how stupid they think their viewers are. Fox News thinks you're stupid, people who watch Fox News. And that's the biggest problem, is that you're okay with them thinking that. You're okay with basically proving them right. You got to get over that, guys, because Fox News is every step of the way. If they have the opportunity to be dishonest, they're going to take that opportunity, and that's what's so sick here. This was a thing they didn't even have to lie about because it served no purpose to lie about this. I know they wanted to show that, concerned parents, but again, they didn't need to do that. They bring on weird people to talk about weird things all the time. Credentials don't matter on the network, so you could have labeled them correctly and still pushed your idiotic talking points. And if they're willing to lie about the small stuff, just imagine how big the lies are about the big stuff. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for fresh content every single day of the week. Just smash that subscribe button, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, and share the video.